Yeah, so I got a 40. I only had a 44 key, and right now the PTR, I can't just leave the game and re-enter fast and grab my other keys. So I kind of had to work with what was on this character. But yeah, let's do this 45 real quick, and heck, with Raekor, if I was beating the 45 with 7 minutes less, the timer, the full timer, or 7 minutes left. That was like pretty good. It was average. Using my setup with Maras on Raekor and getting a good density rift. I mean, I wasn't doing much better than 7 minutes left, and that was typically on 43s, 44s, was about that range. So let me make sure I'm fully set up. I think I need 150 Fury to maximize the 150 on the focus and restraint. I'm not entirely sure, but I definitely don't need 103 either way. So let me make that. Let me add 30 to that. I'll make sure I get 30 more Fury, and then I'll put the rest in. I think I need 13. Yeah. Let me make sure that this is good to go. Okay. So I've got the Coda Fury generation, and then I've got I've got Warcry, I've got the Nerves of Steel passive, so I could die. The thing is with this is that I'm not using the Boonable Kathos passive, and I have like almost no cooldown, or my cooldown is very low. What is my cooldown? 38%? Oh, that's decent. But with this build, you can go with like no cooldown and enables you to put other stuff in those slots. My IK Boulder Breaker, the 10% damage, has got Vit, so you could have Vitality or maybe area damage or something that you otherwise wouldn't have because you'd have cooldown. You could have that because this build right here, if you're not dying, your stuff's always up. Whether that be your Coda or your like my Wrath of the Berserker, I'm like always gonna be in the Wrath of the Berserker. Like that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's the other thing with the Coda is that this is gonna take some time to get this down playstyle wise, just like anything else, because your ancients, they're gonna need area. They're an area damage build also, so. They're not single target. Their single target's about the same amount of damage as they were doing before. So they're an area damage build too. You've got to play, somewhat positioning wise. You got to play somewhat defensively. Position yourself like a demon hunter would. So the mobs are not all around you. You're not going to be in the middle of everything like maybe you could be before. And your pets, it's going to get up to a point where the Coda mobs, they're going to start dying pretty fast. It looks like they're doing pretty good right now, though. Looks like they're standing in a bunch of elemental or whatever over there, taking that elite. Looks like things are going good for them. So this here, not a good mob type. It would be nice to hop right in a video and have Goatman and I mean I've got some Goatman, but to have the Hulking Phase Beast and I just accidentally clicked my Wrath of the Berserker for some reason. Don't want to do that. I want that to be back up in case I use it or lose it. But let's see. Yeah, 26 seconds left. 25 seconds left. Interesting, right? See if I get some better density in here. So we're again, still shooting for density. Like this looks good to me. I kind of like using the charge refresh and not. So I'm only charging for 600% weapon damage, but it's still a usable skill. I can still use Vile Wards. I can use some awesome Vile Wards, and I can use some awesome. I can use some awesome shoulders and an awesome pair of legs. I mean the Wrath of Berserker, the legs are just, it's an amazing item. It's an amazing item. Huh, that one elite is not going down. See how that one elite was not next to the other one, so it wasn't getting splashed with the with the Coda splash damage, so it had like way more life than the other ones. So, but I think this build's rocking it pretty good. I'm probably spending a little bit too much fury. I need to, because I am using the Berserker Rage passive as well. So I need to stay at max fury. I'm using fury regen on the Coda. But the Seismic Slam, like, it only chills these mobs for 1 second, so I do need to be like constantly reapplying it so that my Bane Trap is active on all these mobs. Oh. And it also counts as a spender. So instead of playing, as opposed to, you know, say the Raekor set, charging around the rift and trying to heal yourself with Battle Rage, I can just heal myself. So sometimes Battle Rage wouldn't activate. You guys know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't activate while I'm going through the rift. I'm charging around. Sometimes it didn't want me to want to let me turn my Ignore Pain on. That was always a pain. It's always, you know, it was always a pain. Ignore Pain was always a pain. But sometimes it wouldn't let me activate my skills. My UI would show the buttons be pressing, but it wouldn't activate. And I know Blizzard in this last patch said they fixed it, but it's not fixed. Like, it's still, at first I thought it was good. You know, they showed it in the patch notes. I played a little bit. It seemed like it was better. It's not any better. So this, you know, with Wrath of the Berserker always active, and that same rune is on Wrath of the Berserker as is on Ignore Pain for the heal yourself with Fury spec. So that's nice. I never have to turn Ignore Pain on when I might need it. I just always have it on. I always have it on. It's crazy with with all the Wrath of the Berserker runes. I always have those same effects. So this is gonna be just an awesome build. I'm very excited about this build. You know, I don't really like to be on the PTR and playing stuff, but man, when they show the combination of the rings, the focus and restraint rings, and I was like, oh man, I got a good set of those. You know, because I keep everything. I've got that. You know, I want to go try that out. And they have that, and the IK, and I've gotten like awesome like IK set items in every slot, and I started thinking about it, like, okay, well, you know, I know the pets, they might die, you know, my Coda might die. They start doing that. Mid-40s and higher, they start dying. Well, maybe I could just run some globe generators. You know, how good is their damage? I wonder how good it is. Because what you're going to struggle with trying to figure out this initially, to figure out the best setup, is that that you need 6-piece. You know, if you want Wrath of Berserker up all the time, you need 6-piece IK. Well, 6-piece IK, that's like, look, 52 seconds left on Wrath of Berserker. 52 seconds. So you want full IK, but then there's well, I kind of want to use a furnace. Well, I kind of want to use this or something that might incorporate a royal ring. But man, that focus and restraint, man. Focus and restraint, bros. You know what I'm saying? 150% more damage. Why do you need elite damage? If you're doing 150% more damage, you don't need elite damage. You just you're gonna rock the box, bros. You're just gonna rock it. Alright, I'm gonna since I'm limited on time on my recording, so I'm gonna stop this video now, and then I'm gonna record it when I'm gonna start recording it when I get to the rift guarding, so we can see how fast it. So I am just a little bit down the hallway from where I shut off the last video. I did get a really good mob type on this map. About to spawn the rift guarding here with about half the timer left. And I mean, you can see this is the first 45 I ever tried with this new build. First build I put together. Like, this is the first like greater rift I've tried playing. I went to Fields of Misery real quick just when I put stuff together to see for a couple minutes just to see what's up. But it's the first greater rift I've gone into. You know, I did do that trial that's earlier on in the video. But let's see how long it takes me to kill Veracity on 45. 6:15. Oh. I have to heal myself a little bit here. I think I want to just. They're staying alive pretty good. I think I want to just make sure I'm at max fury. You know, hit him with this seismic slam. for battle. Or actually, my Templar is keeping Bane of the Trapped active. I probably just want to stay alive. So you can see my Wrath of Berserker. Look, 2 minutes. I've got 2 minutes left on Wrath of Berserker. Because they got a single target to just, you know, keep hitting over and over again, and it doesn't matter. Huh. They're gonna kill him pretty fast on this 45. Oh. I can heal myself on this, but by spending Fury. If I was using the Superstition passive, then I could probably just tank this. Just stay in the poison, but I'm not. Not bad. Not too bad. Well, there are some health globes that I've generated. I can pick those up if my ancients get low. Huh. I think I'm using the Ruthless passive, am I? But my ancients, like you can see, they're doing, you know, they're doing good damage. I mean, they're doing some crazy damage. 165 million they're hitting for, 120, 185 million I just saw, 190 I just saw. That's it's not too shabby. This is gonna be just an amazing setup, guys. I mean, this is gonna be a fun Barb build to play. You know, I did an earlier video of how to farm 1%, but I think this is gonna be the best like 1% setup. I'm not sure about top end yet, but as you can see, you beat a 45 your first try just with some gear you happen to have. That's how strong this combination of gear. I'm not quite sure about all the skills that I'm using right now. It didn't seem like I needed health globes to pick up for them because they weren't dying, but I'm pretty sure top end. I mean, I remember them dying a lot in like 45s, but I'm pretty sure top end they're gonna need some health globe pickup. But if this isn't the meta build for the IK, you know, it's probably pretty close. Probably pretty close.